Hey everyone, this is Exploring Fiction, and welcome back to another video. So guys, if you've seen the title of this video, which you have if you've clicked on it, it is my review of Alshafaltha, a new fantasy novel from indie author David V Stewart. And there will be spoilers ahead for this book, so if you care about that, you have been warned. But anyway, I recently made a video on the indie author David V Stewart, and why you should read his fantasy series, The Eternal Dream. And now, I've just finished reading his latest entry, Alshafaltha, so let's talk about it. Stewart bills this book as a classic 5-act tragedy, so let's get right into the positives. Firstly, this story behaves a lot like a classic tragedy, living up to my expectations in that regard. The main character, Daruso, starts out likable and intelligent, but slowly, through his tragic flaw of his lust and utter attraction to the human woman Savinella, he loses it and commits acts he thoroughly regrets. So, this book reminds me of a classic tragedy in every sense. Another positive for me is my favorite character, the wizard Numundle, Daruso's best friend. At first I liked Daruso more, but the more he descended into madness, the less likable he became, which is obviously by design, and so Numundle became my favorite. But characters aside, my favorite aspects of the novel were the scenes between Daruso and the evil god Diorgesh, because of how bitter and wrong they felt. Another favorite scene was the escapade to Mardrill's library, and the climactic ending in Alshafaltha's citadel. But my main negative I have concerning this book is that in multiple places, either the wrong name is written or a different version of a character's name was used, as if Stewart forgot to change them in his final round of editing. So, if you get easily bothered by editing, or lack thereof, errors in books, tread more carefully here. But overall, I think that I enjoyed this story more than I originally would have, because it lived up to the expectations set for it. From the get-go, I knew it was going to be a classical-style tragedy told in 5 acts, and it was that in every way. And so, I really think that David V Stewart's marketing of this book really helped me enjoy it more. Because of the way it was set up as this tragedy, and he kept hammering that point that this was a tragedy, I really went in with expectations that really got and lived up to as far as the tragedy part went, and so I knew what I was looking at going in. So, if you're a fan of classic tragedies or high fantasy, or both, I can definitely recommend this book. It's not the best fantasy book ever, it's not even the best book in his Eternal Dream series, however, it definitely lives up to being a classic fantasy 5-act tragedy. And so, if you're looking for something like that, or if it just sounds interesting, I do recommend it. So guys, have you read Alshafaltha, or do you read David V Stewart's work? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear it. I would love to talk about his work. I'm a big fan. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new here. I would love to have you. And like always, I will see you next time.